Divine Feminines, I'm going to dig into your Divine Masculines energy here because I do feel like they are dealing with a lot, okay? Maybe even a messy situation that they're quiet right now. Like they want to let you know, hey, listen, I am quiet because my relationship right now is in a mess. I just told somebody about you. Okay, so many of you may sense this, you can feel it. Maybe your last conversation with your Divine Masculine as well was around the lines of, okay, don't cut me off. Like, I feel like some of you are like, listen, like, this can't happen. Like, you have to be honest. That's the vibe I'm getting here from whoever you are, Divine Feminines. Like, I feel like your heart has tried to be honest with your Divine Masculines. Like, whoever you two are, you definitely have some real deep emotional feelings for one another. It's just wrong place, wrong time, okay? But he can't get over you. Like, I'm seeing that he's deeply unsatisfied with either his wife. This could be a current long-term partner. And another thing I'm hearing too is that ever since you two met, the issues that they were having prior to that have now magnified. And I do feel like somebody just kind of came out and blurted it out, okay? Now, another thing I'm getting is like you've kind of left this person to their mess a little bit here, because I feel like the conversation that might have happened between you two is, if you're not wanting to leave that situation behind, then you must, care for that person. So please, work on that situation. I'm getting that from whoever you are, Divine Feminine. I'm seeing push, okay? So it's like you push them out of your life because your heart won't let you engage with your masculine in this way. So they've been left to the karmic situation and they have been quiet, but I'm hearing that tower is shaking. A lot is coming up. There could be a lot of chaos right now, a lot of arguments about you. So make sure you guys salt your doorways, because your name is coming up in a lot of heavy conversations, and I'm hearing name calling. And so just make sure you guys shield your energy. Either way, you guys are so heavily protected, but I'm just going to get the main energy in that space right now. Okay, so we have love language, physical touch. So what I'm hearing is arguments about the fact that somebody doesn't feel passionate anymore. I'm hearing you don't even touch me anymore. And I'm also hearing you're always tired, or conversations around physical touch. So that could be a reason why it is your masculine connected with you so deeply. I'm hearing for some of you as well, you really didn't know that your masculines were either married or involved with someone, and it's the moment you knew, you decided to cut it off, and that's what has them in this chaotic energy, because I feel like ever since then, they've either been trying to forget this, they've been trying to move on, they've, been trying to either, even be happy in this other situation, go to therapy, give romance a try, but whoever they're with, it's a dead-end situation. I feel like whoever they're with is hello, what do you mean, love me? We've been married for X amount of years, or we've been together for X amount of years. Go downstairs and work on the car, or go mow the lawn. Or so they're deeply unhappy there. Okay, they're deeply unsatisfied, and many of them may have not told you that they were in this relationship or marriage at all, because they were way too ashamed or embarrassed to even admit that they were still stagnant in this type of energy or relationship. But I feel again, ever since they've met you, it's this has come alive. You guys have either been intimate, or it could just be through your energy or through your words, or the respect that you have for them, the way that you make them feel. The attraction has come alive in a Divine Masculine here who it's been dead, or it's been stripped of them, or somebody has been stripped of their masculinity. They've been with someone who doesn't desire physical touch, doesn't even value it at this point in the relationship. They really do look at your masculine as though, you're kind of trapped in the situation. Don't even think that we're going to get, romantic. I feel like they've tried to convince whoever this masculine is that stuff, there was a moment for it and now it's over. But this masculine is a passionate man. He likes physical touch. It's maybe part of his love language. It's a way that he's able to demonstrate as well, his love. And I do feel it's so sad here. I do feel there is some love for the person that they're with, but it's also this mixed feeling of really trying to love someone, and then they can't satisfy you. And the reason they can't satisfy you is because the love is not there. They may have intimacy, but I'm hearing there's a difference between like when you're into someone, right? Like, damn, the love making is really, really good. But when you're doing it with someone and you can feel they're not into it and they're just kind of there because, can you just get it over with? That is the vibe I feel between them. And then maybe when you guys were together, they felt the difference in what it's like to like kiss you or hold you. And it was like you equally return that passion. And I feel like, damn, ever since that moment, they're like, what the am I doing? Like, I can't live out the rest of my life here like a half-eaten chocolate bar, right? Rolled up inside the wrapper and like, you know, left on the counter. That's, I don't know why I said that. A half-eaten chocolate bar, Lord. Okay, but that is how somebody has been feeling even before you stepped into the picture, Divine Feminine. And I feel like once you guys did step into the picture, it was like just seeing you. I feel like the universe was like, oh goodness, he ain't learning his lessons. He ain't never gonna leave this witch. Okay, here you go. This is what it's supposed to look like, buddy. Okay. And now that he's gotten a dose of that, I feel like he can't get enough. Like, this is somebody who spends more of their time while they're at home sharing a home with somebody else, like looking you up, waiting for the next time to see you, waiting for the next time to communicate with you. And a lot of you just aren't having it right now, and they could be very quiet because it's either, you know, communicate with you or don't communicate at all if they're still involved in that other situation. And I am hearing, because you said that, they now mentioned you to somebody else, okay? Because I'm hearing like at home or whatever, like they don't want to make love to somebody, or now that they don't, somebody's like all of a sudden in the mood, and now your Divine Masculines might be like pulling away and somebody has questions and boom, it blurted out. Somebody's name blurted out. Okay, let me get those cards that fell on the floor because I'm curious now. Okay, so what is going on? Okay, so we have let go of the past, and then we also have rekindled. Okay, so I feel like they're so badly wanting to rekindle the vibe with you, but again, like, they're quiet. Like, there is no communication right now, because maybe even you could be mirroring this quietness, Divine Feminines. Therefore, they're quiet, and now they're missing you, and it's making them irritable and grumpy. And now they're feeling like these conversations that are happening is about just, listen, can we talk? Like, you know, maybe it's time we let this go. You see how this woman has her back turned? I feel like that has been more so the vibe there. Like, this is two people who either sleep in separate bedrooms, or if they do sleep in the same bed, it's like the minute they hit the bed, both of them turn their backs to the wall or whatever the case is. And again, your masculines have been living like that for quite some time. I don't know how it is you guys met. I am getting maybe like workplace, because it says rekindle. You guys could have known each other in the past, and then it's like, whoa, all of a sudden tuwalya bunks up each other, right? Either at the bank or your kid's school, or I don't even know, like a job or the supermarket. I don't even know where, but something's been rekindled, and it's like an old spark or an old flame, but you guys have definitely reconnected, and now it feels like I gotta let the cat out of the bag here, okay? Because again, there's been arguments coming up. It's like this person's trying to contact you, and you have them in quiet mode until they confront this, and they want you so bad that now it's weighing on them like, shit, I'm gonna confront this then. I'm just gonna, because they want to come back to you and let you know that they mentioned your name and that this is all out in the open, because they want you to know, or open yourself up in some way, and they want you to know that there's movement in this tower, or it's ending, or, you know, I don't know what the case is. What's your masculine's current energy towards you? Where is all this anxious energy coming from? Because I feel someone just wanting to plead to you so bad. Okay, yeah, reaching out. It's like they want to reach out and tell you that this is going down so bad, but they can't. I feel like they're quiet right now because they are either irritable, exhausted. They don't want to lean on you as well, just to either, I don't know, get comfort out of the situation. Either way, I really don't feel like you guys are giving them much communication, or you've made it extremely clear that, hey, listen, as long as you have that other baggage around, I can't. You know, because for many of you, this background situation or whatever, I feel like I'm getting like this person here, this lady doesn't mind, right? As long as it doesn't disturb her home life. But you, on the other hand, that's where the pressure is, because for a lot of you, you're just like, no, absolutely not. So that's why I feel like somebody's tower is shaking, right? And I'm even hearing like, you know, whoever this woman is, whoever you are, Divine Feminine, you could be from his past. You know, like she could even be like, oh yeah, I remember that person, and trying to convince herself that it's nothing harmless, or maybe even trying to tell your Divine Masculine or convince them that it's okay for you guys to be friends or communicate. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's so messed up here, but your masculines are trying to let them know, like, hey, listen, no, you might want that, but she don't. And they're like, oh, my plans have been foiled. So that is where the pressure is coming from. Again here, that you make someone feel alive again, and now it's a little too late. Like whoever their past person is here, you know, they may be, again, they could be trying to rekindle things, but nothing's working. Your Divine Masculine's mind is hooked on you and the moments that you guys have exchanged, and you made him feel something after somebody else has been making him feel like down in the dumps for a really long time. And it's like, no matter what they do, they can't rekindle or repair that shit, right? Because your Divine Masculine already knows that you are the magic formula that makes them feel like that. Now that whoever they're with, this wife, this long-term partner, whoever is trying to rekindle things, and they can't all they are doing now is just having flashbacks about how difficult this person has been in the past. All your masculines can do now is think about how much shit they have been through with this person. In the past, they were tolerating it. Before you came along, they were tolerating it. Maybe even seeing bad behavior as like, I deserve this, or this is just how women are, or I have to put up with this. And then you came in there and you really shifted everything right down to just how loving you are. But I'm also hearing how firm you are on your boundaries. So we do have the fearless love here coming up, and I feel like somebody was courageous tonight, okay? This love that they have for you is giving them either confidence or making them feel fearless against either the karmic. Like I don't know why they've been so scared of this person. You know, it could be like, you know, in a weird way, I feel like whoever your masculine is with long term, it reminds them of their mother, or is starting to remind them of the fact that, ew, I can't believe I chose someone who has the same kind of tendencies as, like, you know, my mother. Or I'm starting to see that I'm living out the relationship that I might have seen like my parents live out. Like my mom was just like this to my dad, and it's making them feel like, ugh, barf, I can't do this. Especially when they have like romantic love with you, right? And they can feel that. It feels like just, you know, beautiful chemistry, soulmate kind of love, friendship. You know, like true friendship. They're not friends with this person. They tolerate each other. I feel like whoever you are, Divine Feminines, like the reason the love feels so good when you guys either hold each other, touch each other, kiss, is because like you love them. You love them as a friend, you know, your lover, your soulmate. And again, like that is unmatched. I don't know what kind of embrace you two might have had. Love language, quality time, whatever it is, like they just have fun with you. You make them smile. I'm even hearing touch, right? Like love language and quality time. Like Divine Feminines, they're not used to being touched. Like I feel like you like to sit close to them, or you might be like, what are you doing sitting so far from me? Like come here. And you might like, you know, love on them or touch them in delicate and tender ways. They have not been touched like this in many, many years. And that is really difficult now for them to stay away from or to let go of. So much to the point where they're ready to be honest now with whoever this person is. I'm hearing somebody's not about to live out the rest of their life in some stagnant ass situation when they know what real, true, passionate union feels like. It's really difficult, guys. And whoever this masculine is, I'm hearing like he's about to blow it up. It doesn't even matter how secure it was in the past. And that's why it's such a turn off, because whoever this is, they're really trying to either mimic your energy or make it seem like, you know, they're now I'm your soulmate. Like, what about all the years we've spent together? Like, don't you remember how much I've built you up? And I feel like all the Divine Masculines can think of is like, yeah, you did, but you threw it in my goddamn face every day too. You know? So, yeah. I don't know, Divine Feminine, you are on a different wavelength. Yeah, you're definitely on a different wavelength here. He recognizes you as a deeper connection, and also a huge lesson I'm getting with this twin flame union card. It's like before he even gets to you, I'm hearing he's tried to escape this relationship with past lovers before, but it's just been the same kind of toxic stuff because they either may have allowed it to continue or allowed it to drag on. Lots of chaos there. But again, if somebody has got their grips in tight and never letting go, it was just an endless cycle of negativity to the point where a lot of your divine masculines may have just exhausted themselves. Maybe they even could have made a decision that, like, I'm just gonna stay solid, like, universe, like, maybe if I pray and I'm just like good and don't go anywhere, don't do anything, maybe things will align for me. And then boom, you end up walking into their lives at a time where they were just ready to give everything up and just remain quiet or just accept their fate, with whoever this person was, So yeah, your masculines maybe could have met you at a time where they were really just trying to get themselves right. And since then you've been a constant reminder to stay right and continue to, honor your truth, divine masculines. And tonight, by honoring their truth, they done told somebody about you. So like I say, girls, salt up all yourself, all you wash out all your hand and thing with salt, right? Crack some black salt by the door and thing. Because it was enough to make him feel like, I don't want that past life. I just want to let it go. All right. So that's what I have for this check-in. I love you guys. Take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one. Okay. Take care, guys. Bye.